Millions of people believe that US President Joe Biden wears a mask and is sometimes impersonated by someone else. But what if I told you about an event with even more evidence? What if I told you that Michael Jackson is still among us using a mask? In this video, I will discuss the recent speculation that Jack Crooner might be Michael Jackson with a detailed analysis. I have conducted extensive visual analysis on this matter, but none of you have considered the reasons behind this disguise. This video will prove to you that Michael Jackson is still alive as Jack Crooner. Is Michael Jackson currently alive under the name Jack Crooner? And we will analyze the reasons behind why Michael Jackson had to adopt the Jack Crooner persona under the type. Why did Michael Jackson choose the Jack Crooner disguise? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. If we get 2,000 likes, an even more interesting analysis video will come. If you're ready, let's briefly touch on the event first, and then present you with striking analysis. On August 6, 2015, at a yacht party organized by Michael Jackson's family, there was someone who stood out, dressed in a long-sleeve shirt, tie, pants, and fedora, despite Miami's hot weather. This individual was described as someone with a sun allergy or someone who did not want to be recognized. These characteristics align with Michael Jackson's vitiligo condition and his desire to avoid media attention. It was revealed that this intriguing person was Dr. Alamourad Farshian, Michael Jackson's former doctor. However, there were notable differences between this individual and the real doctor. Both physically and characteristically, Dr. Farshian attracted attention by establishing a charity called Heal the Earth, similar to Michael Jackson's Heal the World mission. Additionally, he changed his name and style, embarking on a singing career under the stage name Jack Crooner. This transformation supports the theory that Michael Jackson might be living under a secret identity, continuing his musical career. During a Facebook broadcast with Omer Bahati, who grew up alongside Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson's son, Prince Jackson, a significant event occurred. When Prince entered the broadcast and addressed Jack as Michael, it created a huge stir. This was seen as a crucial clue supporting the theory that Jack Crooner is actually Michael Jackson.
Dressed, Michael put some gas in the bike and flies out. Michael put some gas in the bike and flies out. Flies out.
Additionally, during the broadcast, Omer gave a subtle hint by saying that he taught Jack Crooner, who isn't known for his dancing skills, everything he knows about dance.
Let's know who's Jack. Okay, who is Jack Crooner?
Who's
Jack
Jack Crooner?
Crooner is
right now.
Looking at him
Legend,
right now.
myth.
No, not a legend or myth. I cannot dance like Obi. Nobody can dance like Obi.
You taught me everything I know. He's just
a
humble,
maestro.
He's a very humble man.
We briefly discussed the evidence. So what could be the reasons behind Michael choosing this disguise? If we look behind the scenes, why was this disguise necessary for him? Throughout his music career, Michael Jackson was known not only as a singer and dancer, but also as a visual storyteller. His music videos stood out with their cinematic quality and innovative directing technique. Videos like Thriller, Bad, Smooth Criminal, and Ghost showcase Michael's directing skills and artistic vision. As we know, one of Michael Jackson's biggest future aspirations was to become a director. The films and projects made under the Jack Crooner identity could be a space where Michael found the opportunity to realize his dream of directing. Michael might have used this identity to avoid media attention and work freely on creative projects. This disguise would allow Michael to continue his passion for directing and filmmaking. Michael Jackson may have wanted to keep his projects secret by avoiding media and fan attention. The Jack Crooner identity provided him with this freedom and privacy. This way, Michael could realize his artistic vision and projects without being influenced by external pressures. This identity allowed him to experiment more boldly with artistic expression and creative projects. Disguising himself helped Michael produce projects in different genres and themes. The Jack Crooner identity gave Michael Jackson the opportunity to make a fresh start and take a different direction in his career. This allowed him to exist in both the music and film industries under a different identity. With this new identity, Michael could explore his talents and artistic vision from a different perspective. Dr. Alamoward Farshian was a well-known doctor who assisted in Michael Jackson's ankle treatment. This identity was known to Michael's family and close circle, but was relatively unknown to the media and general public. Therefore, it was possible for Michael Jackson to sometimes use this identity to meet with his family discreetly and maintain his privacy. Because Michael's family knew and trusted Dr. Farshian, he could communicate with them more comfortably and securely under this identity. This disguise allowed Michael to regularly meet and spend time with his family members. His family could feel his presence and support, which strengthened family bonds. The Dr. Farshian identity helped Michael Jackson avoid intense media and public attention. This disguise allowed Michael to appear in public places and attend private events without being recognized, particularly at family events like the yacht party. This identity helped him spend time with his family while maintaining his privacy. The identity of Dr. Farshian could legitimately justify Michael Jackson's need to disguise himself due to his health issues, such as vitiligo and sun sensitivity. These medical reasons would reduce suspicions about his disguise and make it easier for him to move around unnoticed. For example, Michael often carried an umbrella and wore hats due to his skin's sensitivity to the sun. He rarely preferred short-sleeved t-shirts and opted for clothing that covered his skin. In this context, you can understand why Jack would always wear long-sleeved shirts, ties, and hats while everyone else was suffering from the heat. However, because Alamowade is a well-known figure, he is not anonymous to the media. This means Michael could use the identity of a recognized person to meet with desired individuals and visit desired places without attracting media attention. Even if he took actions to avoid the sun, such as carrying an umbrella, it would not be noticed by the media. Heal the World is a song by Michael Jackson from his 1991 album Dangerous. The main theme of the song is a call for peace, love, and humanity worldwide. In the song, Michael encourages people to come together to create a better world, reduce poverty and suffering, and help children and those in need. Following the success of the song, Michael Jackson founded the Heal the World Foundation in 1992. This foundation was established to help children, protect the environment, and conduct humanitarian activities worldwide.
Our children are the most beautiful, most sweet, most treasured of our creations. And yet, every minute, at least 28 children die. I have founded the Heal the World Foundation to be the voice of the voiceless, the children. Please join with me and the children to help heal the world together.
The primary goal of the foundation was to improve the quality of life for children, provide access to education and healthcare services, and develop projects for environmental sustainability. This mission has continued not only through music but also through active philanthropic projects and foundations. Michael Jackson left a profound impact on millions of people's lives through his music and humanitarian efforts. In this context, the philanthropic activities of Dr. Farshad, such as Heal the Earth, which began after Michael's official death date, provide a perfect disguise for continuing Michael Jackson's Heal the World mission. This identity facilitates Michael's participation in charitable projects and the continuation of his artistic endeavors. Additionally, it allows him to be active in the music and film industry as Jack Crooner. In conclusion, the theory that Michael Jackson continued his musical career, occasionally met with his family, and engaged in charitable work under the identity of his former doctor aligns with his talent for disguise, artistic genius, and desire to leave clues about his existence. But have you ever wondered why Michael assumed so many different disguises after 2009? Was his goal just to make his fans feel that he was still alive? I want to make a long video analyzing the background of all these disguises. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, once this video reaches 2,000 likes, I will create another comprehensive analysis video. If Michael returns, could he make a film discussing the difficulties he faced after 2009 and revealing the backgrounds of his various disguises? What would be the significance of the Jack Crooner disguise in such a project? As we know, Michael Jackson's desire was to be a great director, to become the world's greatest director. To achieve that, he would need to make the world's greatest film. And to make the world's greatest film, he would need to do something unprecedented and extraordinary. Michael Jackson's dream of directing and his desire to make the world's greatest film could be the motivation behind the Jack Crooner identity and other disguises. A wild idea like the death hoax could be a perfect way to showcase Michael's artistic genius and vision. Michael's strategy of disguises might be necessary for the project of making the world's greatest film. Such a film could include real-life secret events and stories of his disguises. This would offer viewers a unique and realistic experience.
For such a monumental film, the Jack Crooner disguise could earn him an Oscar for his extraordinary acting performance. This way, Michael could make his mark with the highest-grossing, most talked-about film in history. Simultaneously, his performance as Jack Crooner could win him an Oscar. In other words, Michael could potentially receive numerous awards for a single film, marking a grand beginning to his directing career. So will Michael Jackson return? To learn more about this, watch my video titled "Michael Jackson is Still Alive. What happens when Michael Jackson returns?" Additionally, there is more evidence regarding Jack Crooner. You can watch the detailed evidence in my video titled 13 Proofs that Jack Crooner is Michael Jackson. I will place these videos at the end of this video, and you can also find them in the pinned comment. Today we examine the theories and evidence suggesting that Michael Jackson is still alive under the identity of Jack Crooner. What do you think? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it. Also, remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. If this video reaches 2,000 likes, I will make a detailed video analyzing all of Michael's disguises. If you would like to support me for future videos, you can make a donation through the thanks button. Your support motivates me. See you next time.